find a call. If he won't work, then let him go. Get dumb, get deep, get do fun. Meeny, miny, mo. Catch a nigga, find a call. If he won't work, then let him go. Get dumb, get deep, get do meeny, miny, mo. Catch a nigga, find a call. If he won't work, then let him go. Get dumb, get deep, get do fun. Meeny, miny, mo. Catch a nigga, find a call. If he won't work, then let him go. Get dumb, get deep, get do fun. Meeny, miny, mo. Catch a nigga, find a call. If he won't work, then let him go. Get dumb, get deep, get do fun. Meeny, miny, mo. Catch a nigga, find a call. If he won't work, then let him go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Resistance, and welcome to Racist America. That's Rayshard Brooks that you're looking at right there. That's the situation he was in not too long ago, a little over a year. The officers were found of no wrongdoing. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If y'all wondering why I'm playing this song, well, it's because it was written in 1904 by a man named Arthur Collins. And, you know, as sad as it sounds, it definitely goes with what's going on with today. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Jonathan Nicola, Teresa Kelly, Sam Zelko, Donna Craig, Anarchy Television, Luke Weymouth, UK, Renetta Williams, the Queen, all the way from Wynn, Arkansas. New Edge Design, shout out to y'all. If he won't work, then let him go. Get dumb, get deep, get do. But when you once again, shout outs to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all joining in tonight. East Coast time, 12:28 a.m. How y'all doing out there? Got a little video I wanted to go over, a review. That was my introduction right there, not the video that I'm going over. But I want to review a video that I seen on YouTube. Location, University, North Carolina, Greensboro. I had a situation of a brother out there recording. He was a student, and he was recording while he was out there. So, the name of the person is Hamlet Natey. He has 813 subscribers. Don't know if he's going to be a cop watcher. At the time when he did this video, he wasn't a cop watcher. This may turn him into a cop watcher. We got a lot of familiar names in here. We got John Felix in here. He responded by saying great job. Well, he commented by saying great job. We also somebody said We the People University sent them here. So a few familiar names in here. I wanted to go over this video. University of North Carolina, Greensboro.
Oh, man.
That's the young man we got right there recording. So he said initially, the police officer was in the middle of the street. I'm going to rewind it back. You can see him backing up right there. See him backing up right there? That's the police officer. He had already said something to this young man that's in the blue shirt. That's our subject right there. That's the guy that's recording. He's a student of the university. So now he's waiting for the police officer to back up and traffic to get out the way. So he could be confronted about, what the police officer has an issue with.
Just an odd place to put a camera, man. You know what I mean? No, not really.
Shout out to Miss B.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. Yeah. So what was that? Who are you with?
I'm with myself.
So you just come out random at 2:28 in the morning, recording, interviewing with who?
Everybody.
Okay.
Right now I'm interviewing you.
No, I'm interviewing you actually.
No, you're not.
So the officer has an issue with them being out at 2 in the morning, which is totally legal. That's one of the things they always want to hit you with about the time that you're outside, especially when it's in the middle of the night. Our rights we are able to exercise our rights at any time of the day. And if it's the middle of the night and we choose to exercise them in the middle of the night, then so be it. So that's always one of the things they want to come at you with. Hey, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's unusual, this and that. But the man got every right to do it.
Do you have an ID on you?
Nah, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't even need one though.
What's your name?
I'm not. I'm gonna tell you that.
Okay. Well, I just need you to leave the property.
For what? What reason?
So he giving directives because the man ain't give him the information that he wanted. He just, I need you to leave the property because you didn't give me the information that I needed. Who the fuck are you?
I'm just asking you to leave the property. I'm in charge of the property. You're in the police department.
It's just public property. I can record here
No,
if I want to.
Public
this
property.
is definitely public property. This is a public school. This is a public school.
So here's how it's gonna go.
Right.
I'm gonna ask you to leave.
And then
if you don't leave, I'm gonna arrest you.
Okay. Then
that's not how it goes, you dumb fuck. Okay, I'm gonna exercise my rights on this campus, just like the people who put this institution together would want me to do.
You're gonna have to arrest me.
Okay.
This dude's hard right here. So he said, you're going to have to arrest me. He didn't get loud. He didn't get like the resistance. Resistance get loud. Resistance curse you out from the door as soon as you come with that bullshit. He didn't get loud. He didn't say, oh, why this, why that. He said, well, you're going to have to arrest me.
Arrest you.
Okay, then you're going to have to arrest me.
Okay.
That's hard.
Yep. Hold on. Are you telling me you're not leaving?
I don't have to. You don't. If you tell me something that I have to leave, now I'll pack up and leave. But this is public property, and you know that. And this is recorded too.
So you just heard him, right? This is what I call the backpedal and pussy pop, ladies and gentlemen. The officer just told him, said, if you don't leave, I'm going to arrest you. Black man said, well, you're going to have to arrest me. No problem. Then he says,
I have to leave now. I'll pack up and leave. But I don't have to. Yep. Hold on.
So you're telling me you're not leaving?
So you're telling me you're not leaving. That's the backpedal and pussy pop that I'm talking about right there, because he's the one of authority. If whatever he says, shit goes, because he's the lawman. Don't go backpedal and pussy pop, threaten you're going to make an arrest, and then when I say, okay, arrest me, so you're not going to leave? Get the fuck out of here.
And then
if you don't leave, I'm going to arrest you.
Okay, then you're going to have to arrest me.
Okay.
Yep. Hold on.
So are you telling me you're not leaving?
I don't have to. You don't have, if you tell me something that I have to leave now, I'll pack up and leave. But this is public property, and you know that. And this is recorded too. Nope, this is recorded. So
this is UNCG property.
UNCG is what?
He said this is UNCG's property. University, North Carolina, Greensboro.
It's a public
university.
Right. Anyone can walk onto campus and do anything they want.
To leave.
That's somebody who's in charge. But you have to give me a reason why I'm asked to leave.
No, I don't.
You don't.
But since you're asking, I'll tell you all. I'll tell you all.
It's still recording, so
that's fine. I don't care. Like I said,
okay, go ahead.
Like it's 2:30 in the morning.
So what?
You're not a student.
I am a student.
I
am a student. Yes, I am a student. So now you just got caught up.
Now here's the thing with that.
Right.
Okay? Because you're a UNCG student, you're required to provide my ID.
No, I do not.
Whoa, that's deep right there. He said, because you are a student of the institution, when a police officer of the institution asks you for ID, you are required to give it up. That means, what are you saying? That means the institution owns me. Basically, the institution owns my ass if I just got to give up paperwork like that. This is separated from the United States. in the section of the United States, but separated because when I'm approached by campus police, I got to do what the fuck they say, even if it's unconstitutional. Do you hear this shit?
Yes, I am a student. So now you just got caught up.
Now, here's the thing with that.
Right.
Because you're a UNCG student, you're required to provide my ID.
No, I do not.
Wow.
No, I do not. Show me that and I'll provide you ID. Show me it.
No. You're
Show me it and I will provide you ID right now.
Hang on. You're supposed to provide ID to a school admin who asks you for an ID by your student code of conduct.
I promise you. Okay, I'm not worried about the law. I promise you. If you provide that to me right now, I will show you my ID. I'll show you my ID.
Show me where that's law, John Errol Nicholson. Show me where it's law, where if I'm not doing anything wrong, and I am a student of the institution, and I'm approached by police, and they ask me for ID for not breaking the law, not committing a crime, that I have to give it to them. I don't know anywhere where you sign up at that you give your rights away when you're going to an institution, John Errol Nicholson. If I'm wrong, hey, listen. How about this? If I'm wrong, you could come up here and debate, talk to me about it, or you could be nice and leave the information, and I'll pull it up and put it on screen.
Telling you, that's what the
listen, sir. Is. That's recording. You said you're recording. That's all Absolutely. Cool. If you provide me that right now, I will show you my ID. Okay. And you know I don't have to leave. That's the funny thing. You know I don't have to leave. And
so he's asking him for information on that matter. And John Errol, God damn it, I'm asking you for information.
Thought I wasn't a student. So
because
I don't have to provide the ID though.
Okay, I'm telling you.
Shout out Tommy Guns.
Student, you're required to.
Okay, but I don't. You show me that and I'll do it. That's all I'm saying.
No, I don't have to show you that. You supposed to know that as a student.
No, I do not supposed to know that. No, I do not. No, go ask any random person here, and I promise you they won't know that.
Okay,
I promise you they won't know that.
What I'm gonna do?
Right.
I'm gonna call my supervisor.
Go ahead. That's fine.
No, hang on.
I'm being here.
And I'm going to ask you to show me your ID.
Nope, I don't have
I'm not showing you shit. You might as well stop harping on that. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm speaking as if I'm the person in the video. This is not the resistance. This is a student of UNCG campus, University of North Carolina, Greensboro. All right, he's standing his ground. He's a black man minding his own goddamn business, and he got a camera recording by his side. He's being harassed by a police officer saying, I'm going to ask you for you to show me ID. And I asked him that about 3 times already. Fuck you, UNCG police officer. You're not getting shit.
What? When you call him, though, you could even get him here, and he'll tell you that what I'm doing is fine.
Okay, he'll tell you that. I'm just telling you. As a student, you're required to.
Okay. And like I said, when you show me, okay, that's fine. Like I said, when you show me that, I will show you my ID.
I don't know why you're so hostile.
I'm not being hostile. You're trying to get me off of it.
Here we go. Whenever they meet resistance, because remember, people, we are the resistance. Whenever they meet resistance, because we don't comply with their policy, with the shit that they want us to do, we always got to be hostile. See, this is them escalating the situation verbally. Verbal judo motherfuckers, okay? This is what's going on.
Why are you so hostile?
I can have a camera. You have a camera. Why can't I have a camera?
I said it's odd.
Okay, that's odd.
You're behind the bushes.
That's not odd. I'm behind the bush. I was out
behind the bushes.
I was out in front.
You got your
wow, cold-blooded lie. All right, what's this minute mark right here? I got to get this minute mark.
Just to let you know.
409. When the video started, it was traffic on the street, and we did see him come from behind the camera, but we didn't see him come from behind the bushes. Let's check it real quick. Doesn't look like, this pathway he walking on behind the camera of him are any bushes. Maybe on the side, on each side of this pathway. Doesn't look like he was behind any bushes by the way he was walking towards the pavement.
I'm I'm behind the bush. I was out behind the
bushes.
I was out in front.
You got your camera set up over there.
Just to let you know, it was recorded.
I don't care.
I know you don't care because you just saying anything at that point. So if I was you, and what was your name, back number?
I'll give you my card. Don't worry.
I don't want your card.
I'll give you my business card. You can call me anytime.
Okay. Can you give me my sergeant card as well?
So this is what you call a straight up American dickhead, because he has no problem giving up his card to the man that he's harassing, because he has no idea that he's doing shit unlawfully.
I'll give you my card. So you can call me anytime. You can email me.
Well, I don't want to do all that.
This is the response of a great American dickhead, ladies and gentlemen. This officer right here.
I'll give you my card. So you can call me anytime. You can email me.
Well, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. So he's going to sit here while we interview people?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Shout outs to this brother real quick. I want to give a shout out to this brother. He's doing the damn thing. This is University of North Carolina, Greensboro. Okay? Nice area. Check it out. Dig the move. Look, you could walk through this joint fancy free. Public property, okay? You just mosey on along. All around. Look at nice little area, nice buildings and stuff. Look at this. This is nice. Hey, how you doing? Hello. How y'all doing? All right. This area is public property, and especially if you're a student, you could walk through all this is yours. As long as you're not breaking any laws. Okay? So, let's get back to the video.
You being so difficult.
I'm not being difficult.
This is so creepy. We have sexual assaults going on campus.
So filming,
behind the bushes. People behind the bushes. Right. Look where you're at.
All right, bro. So if I stand out there, I will be behind the bush.
Wow, this is totally wrong for this officer to accuse this man of standing behind the bushes and connecting rapes that's been happening in the neighborhood or on campus, so he says, okay? So he says, but he's escalating the situation, trying to make this dude a suspect. I mean, from the beginning of the video, you can see there was traffic on the street. If this man was clearly doing something, and if this black man was clearly doing something, somebody would have been pointing fingers by now. That's all I'm saying.
You're directly behind the bushes. Look.
No. That's not what I asked you. You're not understanding. If I stand out there, how would I be behind the bush? When I talk to somebody, look where the camera is. Okay.
Bushes.
Okay. Shout out to Wise to see.
Look where it's pointed, though. You don't even know what you're talking about. You about to look crazy on camera, though.
Top of that,
you about to look crazy. You know that, though.
When I ask you who you are,
right? I
don't even know.
You right?
A regular student. Let's guess what they're gonna say. Hey, I'm going to see. Here's my student ID. Okay. I'm good, and you know what I'm gonna do? Get in my car and leave.
Okay, but either way, you gotta get in your car and leave. That's the funniest part because
no. Main man speaks heavy because he knows law.
That was gonna happen.
Okay, we about to see.
Because if you're not a student, I'm telling you to leave.
Right.
Continue to stay.
All right. What's gonna happen?
Continue to stay. You're gonna get arrested.
Okay.
I'm telling you to leave.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Yo, this is gonna be funny as hell, yo.
Threatening, telling him he's gonna leave, assuming. One of the worst mistake an officer can make is to assume something. He's just making the assumption that this black man is not a student at a university.
Funny. When you get on the jail, it's gonna be real funny.
All right, it's gonna be funny. We're gonna see. Oh man, you about to look crazy on camera, bro.
Keep your hands out of your pocket for me.
Wow. Why? Because you're a bitch ass motherfucker? I gotta take my hands out of my pockets because you're the bitch? I haven't done anything wrong, officer. I've been here on campus as a student, which you don't even need to fucking know. But what you do know is I didn't cause any problems. I'm not being disorderly. I'm not even making a scene. You're just mad because I'm a black man with a camera. Shout out to this dude at University of North Carolina, Greensboro.
I'm gonna stay in front of the camera now because he trying to make it like I got something in my pocket or something like that. Only reason why he doing that, y'all, is because he know he's not raped. So we gotta stand right in front of the camera. I ain't got nothing on me. I'm clean, bro. I'm good. This is an Apple Watch. I'm all good. when his sergeant pull up or whoever, he gonna look crazy.
Just stand over there.
I'm gonna stand right in front of the camera. I'm gonna stand right in front of the camera. Go ahead and talk to her.
Wow, he's giving him directives that he doesn't even have to comply with. Talking about stay right there and keep your hands out. Now, granted, main man is doing a great job. This brother right here with the purple and blue sweatshirt, he's doing a great job, especially for his first time out here recording. He left a comment on his own video. Let me read it real quick. And make sure y'all go here. His name is Hamlet Natey. Hamlet space Natey. He got 813 subscribers. He says, huge thanks to the audit community for the knowledge and wisdom. Literally would not have known this much if I hadn't been watching these videos over the past few years. Thank y'all. He got a few responses. And but this is his first time. For real, you know. Hopefully next time, don't say a damn thing. Okay, especially when you talk about ask for an idea or whatever. Just let him go ahead and do his thing.
Talk right there. You don't control nothing over here, bro. You don't control nothing.
But he's holding his ground. He's standing his ground. He's doing his thing.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Hamlet Natey.
So we're down when we go ask him what's going on. And he said he's been there.
All right, so supervisor done pulled up and he's basically, telling him he's looking suspicious. It's unusual of what he's doing out there at this time, 2:30, 2:40 in the morning.
So it's a crime to be odd. It's a crime to be odd. I don't have to get my ID. So show it to me.
Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. He's basically explaining to the supervisor what's going on. Here's the supervisor.
Campus, we do have.
It's legal.
You do have to show us RD.
Yeah. Yep.
So the only thing is, being on campus, you do have to show us RD.
So here she come enforcing the same bullshit law that he's trying to enforce, that he's shutting down on. He's not showing anything because he doesn't have to.
You know what? If anybody shows me that, then I will show my ID. Period.
Exactly.
If anybody yes, I am.
Exactly.
So if anyone shows me that, I'm a junior.
It's not law.
Nathan McCary.
Do you stay on campus?
No, I don't. Nope.
Okay.
Yep. So, could you tell him what I'm doing is completely fine though, as far as recording and getting interviews in a public? No. Yes, you did. It's recorded. So.
Yeah. So that.
Okay. Thank you.
As long as somebody says.
No, you didn't.
They don't want to talk to you.
Okay. And I'm asking people before the camera is even on.
Yeah.
I just recorded because he came up to me.
No.
I said I was no.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's the Resistance, man. Let's continue on. But first, real quick, make sure y'all tune in and make sure y'all know what.
It's a very psychological thing that's happening here.
No, you didn't, bro. You stopped right there, and then you told me, he was like, hey, what are you doing? Like I said, I don't even record people unless they're asking me. I mean, unless I'll be like, yo, can I record, blah, blah, blah. Can you do this little interview with me?
Okay.
Bro, like, look, bro, you mad right now. Look at how mad he is, bro.
Yeah, so what you're doing is fine as long as nobody complains.
All right, yes, ma'am. 100%. I already know that. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
So that's fine. However, it is in the code of conduct.
And like I said, when I see that, I'll provide that.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm not letting my rights be violated.
Yeah.
So
we're not trying to violate your rights.
Okay.
We're trying to let you know what the student code of conduct.
Okay, and like I said, when I see that,
you have a smartphone on you?
No, I don't. I don't have anything on me. So yeah. Go ahead, look that up.
And we can pull that
Go ahead and look that up.
That to you, or I was gonna say you can do it.
So now they're gonna look up the bullshit law that they're trying to enforce, and we're gonna see how this play out.
phone if you want to.
No, I'm not doing that.
You are a student.
I'm a student.
And you say you are a student.
Yep.
So we'll show that to you and get that issue solved.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, what you're doing is fine.
Right.
You know, just like.
Can you let him know though?
Yeah,
no, she's gonna watch my video. She clearly said.
Oh yeah, you gonna look crazy.
You said you're recording, and I said so.
You gonna look crazy, bro. You gonna look crazy. You about to look crazy walking away too. That's the funniest part. Just different questions, like, you know what I mean, political, like, yo, how was you having a good night tonight? Was it safe, etc. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Okay. You about to look crazy though, so I'm about to have a big
things that college students do. Okay, he probably, taking up a class on something somewhere in that area of what he's doing. These are things that college students do. All right, he's out 3 o'clock in the morning, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. He's catching students coming from parties, late night study, whatever. Hey, how you doing? Was it safe walking through the campus tonight? Where you on your way to? Did you have a good time at the party? What's going on next week? He's doing stuff that a student can do, supposed to do, and is protected under our constitutional rights. What the fuck?
Peace on him. It's gonna be pretty good.
Please.
Yeah. What's your name again, bro?
Huh?
What's your name again?
Card.
I don't want your card. Just what's your name?
Detective Shazad.
Okay.
Detective Shazad.
412 774.
Shadiki.
Yeah. Yeah, I could be getting interviews, but see what's happening.
Would you study in?
I don't want to say all that.
Okay.
Yep.
No worries.
No more. You don't have I answered enough, for real. I'm gonna be honest. I answered enough.
But right now, you two dumbasses that's trying to enforce the law of me showing ID when I didn't commit a crime.
I'm just trying to make conversation.
No, that's fine. No, I'm waiting until you pull that up, and then when whatever happens, I just want to see him walk away. That's it. Because it's already been like 15 minutes of this.
So you want to get him? I'm good here.
No, he's not good here. He's gonna try to abuse his authority. That's what he's gonna try to do.
Hey, stop crying for a second.
Crying for what? Ain't nobody.
Sarge trying to slide off because they was, burning tires or whatever. He tells Sarge, "Go ahead, you can slide off, Sarge. I'm good here." He's like, "No, don't go nowhere, Sarge." Like, and then he tell him, "You can stop crying," belittling him. Okay. The man, like, for real, if the man would have asked if he was detained, it would have took it to a whole different level. If he would have asked him if he was detained, and depending on the answer, it would have been taken to a different level.
Oh, he's not good here. He's going to try to abuse his authority. That's what he's going to try to do.
Hey, stop crying for a second.
Crying for what? Ain't nobody scared of you. Stop playing. This man said I'm crying. He just looked through my bag. Like, I already told you I ain't got nothing on me.
Fourth Amendment violation from what I just heard. He just looked through the man's bag and he didn't even break a law. He didn't commit a crime. And he going through his bag. Fourth Amendment violation.
Like, he just got to try to abuse his authority because he wrong. He don't want to look wrong in front of the camera, but it's still recording, so.
I'm recording too?
I don't care about you recording. You care about me recording, though, clearly. Yes, you do. Using up all my film for this. That's the crazy part. I'm about to have to leave for using up all my film because he is wrong.
I'm pretty sure he missed storage or battery. First time recording, ladies and gentlemen. Give this brother a shout out. University, North Carolina, Greensboro.
No, I'm not.
He wrong. Because he is wrong.
I'm not going to read into all that to show him that. I mean, it's clear we know that's what the student put up.
Okay. So so clearly he's wrong again.
Hold on. Let's take that back because I think I heard some more backpedaling.
I'm not going to read into all this to show him that. I mean,
he just said, I'm not going to go read into all this. One more time. I want to make sure I heard that right.
Because he is wrong.
Here it come.
I'm not going to read into all this to show him that. I mean, it's clear we know that's what the student code.
Okay. So so clearly he's wrong again.
Wow. So he went from I'm not going to go through and look through all this. It's clear we know. We're asking you to leave, sir. That's what the man said.
Show him that. I mean, I'm not going to read into all this to show him that. I mean, it's clear.
In his official capacity, he said he's not going to read. He said he's not going to read. He's in his official capacity saying what he's not going to do.
I'm not going to read into all this to show him that. I mean, it's clear we know that's what the student code.
Okay. So so clearly he's wrong again, and he's just trying to abuse his authority. So we just gonna wait till you walk off, yo.
So can I just get you to do one thing for me? Because this part actually is our property.
Okay.
It's right here.
Right.
Public property. So can you move to here?
How is
that? Can we solve that?
Is this not a? I'm just asking you a question. Is this not a part of the university?
It is part of the university.
Okay,
yes.
But the university.
So now they trying to be petty, and they've done it to me. I've been threatened with arrest. The Moderna video, ladies and gentlemen. Type in resistance Moderna. That's all you got to do. The resistance Moderna. They told me if I crossed the line in the middle of the sidewalk, if I crossed the line, I would be arrested. Type it in. The resistance Moderna. So now they want to be petty and tell him that the walkway is their property. He can't be on the walkway, although he is a student of the situation, of the institute. He's a student of the institute. They tell him he got to get on the sidewalk. Peep this petty shit.
Here?
How is
that? Can we solve that?
Is this not a? I'm just asking you a question. Is this not a part of the university?
Exactly.
Part of the university.
Okay,
yes.
But the university is public. There's no part of it that's private.
Okay, so the difference is, the university owns is state property.
100%.
Okay, so we think the state property is public property, but
McDonald's owns their parking lot and building, and it's still a public facility. It's still public.
But they can say who can stay there and who can't.
All right, and I have done nothing wrong to be kicked off of a certain spot. Have I?
So the only thing you've done wrong is not listen to us about the.
Shout out to the Queen, Renetta Williams. She said she just had to do something because they are wrong. Damn shame. And it is, because that's all. She could not accept the fact that she was called out there. She's supervisor, highest rank on the scene, and couldn't do anything about what the bitch ass motherfucker complained about. And I'm speaking about the other officer. Okay, I couldn't do nothing about that. So now they want to cop-splain, verbal judo shit up, and be petty.
The code of conduct thing and show us your ID. That's it.
But I don't have to, though. You know I don't have to.
Under the student code of conduct, you do.
I still have not seen that. I still have not seen that at all.
I think that's that vehicle. Is that vehicle, or was it a newer one? I can't remember. I was just saying it would solve the whole issue.
But he's the only one with the issue.
She said it would solve the issue if he would just step off the pathway area and stay on the sidewalk. Like, who's complaining? Okay, campus police. All right, got you. But he's not committing a crime. He's a student. Why does he have to be segregated to a certain part of the area on campus?
Only one with the issue.
I don't think
I can literally show you people I've done videos with in there.
Yeah, I'm not saying you have that.
Like, look what he's doing. Like, he just being extra because he mad right now. He know he's wrong, and you know he's wrong. Like, come on, let's be honest. You know he's wrong. Like, look, he's looking at my bag. Like, come on, bro.
So
like, he being extra.
Looking in his bag. Looking in his bag. I don't know how to the extent of how he's looking into his bag, but if he's physically looking into his bag, Fourth Amendment violation, bro. I hope you watching this. Fourth Amendment violation.
All up in this shit.
The student code of conduct.
Okay, I'm not. He's just wrong about the whole situation, and you know that. I can record on this public property as long as I want. It don't matter if I'm straight. It don't matter if I'm sideways.
So
like, come on now, y'all just being difficult.
No,
See, and you was being cool at first, and now you're like, come on.
I'm still being
Like,
cool.
no, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm explaining to you.
Right.
In the university
No cops are cool. She's a piece of shit right along with him.
property.
Okay.
And city property.
What? So where? So show me where does it stop? So you're just 100% certain that it stops right here.
What I was explaining to you is the street.
Okay. The street.
That's a public sidewalk.
This whole thing. Come on.
Includes the sidewalk.
Man, come on. I'm not stupid, man. This is literally. This is a whole building, man. Come on. This is a part of the university.
Yes,
the whole acre is public. All of these acres are public.
As a university, as an entity, they own the property, and it's not.
Ma'am, I know that clearly.
Shout out to Ace again, David Loom.
Over there, but it's public property. We know that. Okay, again though, I have not committed any crime. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I have not committed any crime to where I have to move off of public property.
So the only thing
exactly, and he's a student of the institute. He's on campus. He's on campus conducting business and not committing any crimes. They being petty. They trying to say that he has to be restricted to the sidewalk, which is bullshit. He was not doing anything wrong on that pathway.
What we're asking you to do is we need to see your ID.
But I don't have to provide that, though. You know I don't have to provide that at all. The student, okay, but okay, so
Mr. Imperial.
So does the university rights trump my rights as a citizen? Does the university rights trump my rights as a citizen?
So it does not. Okay.
So that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know, ma'am.
Listen, but let me explain. As a condition of your continued.
Are y'all cops of North Carolina?
Here.
Are y'all cops of North Carolina?
Cops of North Carolina.
Yeah. Are you?
We're in North Carolina.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to be smart.
No, I get what you're saying. Right.
Yeah.
So that means that you are governing laws for North Carolina, right? Not just UNCG, correct?
So North Carolina and UNCG. Yes.
Okay, right. But it's North Carolina, though, right? So my right that I don't have to give you my ID in any way, shape, or form doesn't stop because I stepped on campus. That's a fact. That is a fact.
So as normal citizens.
And he just bust their ass right there. He just bust their motherfucking ass. He didn't commit a crime. You have no reason walking up on me just because you going off a hunch. Johnny Depp taught me that. 21 Jump Street.
And you're absolutely
exactly.
If you are a student here.
Okay, but either way though, even if you're a student, I'm still a U.S. citizen.
But as a condition of your
U.S. citizen of the United States, he has every right to walk freely up and down this campus as long as he's not committing a crime, he's not being disorderly, he's not inciting. As long as he ain't doing none of that shit, he's good. And he's a student of the institution.
Laughing. I know you
as a student here, you like that's in the student code of conduct.
Okay, right, but that's what I'm saying. As long as I see it, if he gonna keep looking it up, then I'll show it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
You're required to know the.
No, I'm not required to know that. Show me that too, then. So you want to hear something?
Just go with that.
No, I'm not. I'm staying right here.
Wow.
What are you talking about?
Wow, more directors telling him what to do. Earlier, told him keep his hands out of his pocket. This man could have his hands in his pocket any goddamn time he want. He's not breaking any laws. What the fuck?
Got to walk away in a second. The thing is that he already know he's wrong, and she knows he's wrong. That's the craziest part. She know he's wrong,
and that's why she's sitting there looking like mannequin lady, trying to conjure up some shit so they don't want to leave losing. Okay, they don't want to leave on an L.
I'm staying right here. No, I ain't going nowhere, man.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Drop your balls, young man. Drop your balls.
You know he wrong. He look like a clown already. Like, stop playing, man. Nobody stunning you, boy.
At
you know
all.
wrong, man. You do. What is it, Hopkins?
So yeah,
You know he's wrong.
he's not wrong about.
All right, now he not wrong. See, now I ain't got nothing to say to
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Shout out to Teresa Kelly.
You know them niggas wrong.
Now you're not listening.
I'm not, because he is
I've been
a clown, and you know he's wrong.
You've been trying. What is he wrong about?
Everything that he's saying.
With the student code of conduct.
Okay, so
I don't know what he said prior to me getting here. Okay.
I got it recorded.
Say yes or no.
I got it recorded.
I'll look at it later.
Student code of conduct does not trump his constitutional right to be free. This is what kills me. When police officers see something that they don't like, they feel as though they could break your constitutional right. Fuck you, officer. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Leave me the fuck alone. Patrol these streets as you should. And stop fucking with me.
It out from there. But if we can find that student code, the little clause in the student code of conduct, we'll show
wow. If we could find the loopholes in the student code of conduct, we're going to boot your ass the fuck out of here, black man. Did you hear her?
If we can find that student code, the little clause in the student code of conduct.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I thought she said loopholes. She said little clause.
We'll show it to you.
Yep. So how long we gonna be here? You know how long it's gonna take?
Whenever he finds, it's a big document. I know that because there's a lot of stuff in it.
So I'm gonna look it up in my car.
Okay.
Right back on my computer.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah. Look it up.
It's fine.
Look it up. And we going on, what's this? 20 minutes.
And the thing about it is, this is the bad part about it. Once again, shout outs to this brother at this institution, University, North Carolina, Greensboro. He didn't know everything. And he said in his comments, he commented on his video, thanks for the auditing community for showing me what I know already. And, wasn't much, but he held his ground. But the thing about it is, he didn't have to go through none of this shit if they didn't tell him he was detained. Okay? And if they told him he was detained, that shit would have been sent to a whole different level. But the bad part about it is, he kind of allowed himself to go through this because he never ask him if he was detained. Remember, always ask if you're being detained because it takes the shit onto a different level if you are, especially if you're not committing any crimes or breaking any laws. So we got some silence right here. Let me forward it real quick. He said he had some technical issues. He had the phone in his pocket, so the volume was out. And she was kicking some kind of bullshit. But y'all already know the name to go to see the video. The name of the channel is Hamlet Natey. HAMLET NATEY, Hamlet Natey.
Yeah, see, I gotta be honest with you though. Like, this is the whole reason, like, cops not really respected and shit like that, because he's wrong, and he approached me as far as just, I can't even film here. You know what I mean? That was what this is all based around. But overall, he's wrong.
So if he said you couldn't film,
hold on. Right, exactly. But again, he hasn't been told that.
Shout out to Luke Weymouth, UK.
I'm gonna look at it. Okay, I'm gonna look at it.
He said, I'm recording, and I said, me too, I don't care about you recording. That's exactly
I'm going to send this to you.
So he come all the way back to clarify an issue about who was recording and who said what about recording. Go find the fucking rules, boy.
I'm going to look at it. Okay, I'm going to look at it.
He said, I'm recording, and I said, me too, I don't care about you recording. That's exactly
he came all the way back for that.
Send this to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna send this to you.
He's got a body camera that I will look at later too.
I know y'all hate them shits too.
I know. I actually
I know y'all hate them shits.
Part of this. So, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it really does. So it's probably a really good thing.
Yeah, that's good for us.
A lot of people, or that, most agencies have them now, so that's a good thing.
See, her job is just to keep her fucking motor running. That's all her job is right now. I'm telling you, they are trained on this shit. He's at the cruiser trying to find some bullshit. She's over here just to keep her motherfucking motor running, and they hope a motherfucker from off of what they say reciprocate some shit that could get them into some shit. That could lead to an arrest. That could lead to a citation. Okay? This is what they're trained to do. She running her mouth a mile a minute. Luckily, he on point. But he shouldn't have been saying nothing at all.
Yeah, damn, I wish I could have been having hella interviews, man. I gotta waste time for this. And still, man. This is taking forever for real, though. Just do anything that's, within my rights. So.
You're definitely not trying to do that. We're trying,
that's fine. That's
trying to show you what you asked for.
I'm talking to them. I know.
But I just want to let you know we're trying to show you what you asked for.
Hey, y'all taking mighty long.
He been trying for 15 minutes too, y'all. So. Yeah. All my other drinks.
Yeah.
Neighbor, free Nick, man. No, I don't.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, because you're wrong.
If you're okay, I'm going to ask him to move to the sidewalk, otherwise I'm going to place him under arrest.
Wow.
I don't have to be on the sidewalk. You don't have to be on the sidewalk.
Wow.
Y'all hear him?
Yeah. I just don't know. It's such a big document. I'm not going to keep looking through it.
Because you're wrong.
So he can't find it. He says he can't find it. It's a big document. So he's requesting for him to move on the sidewalk. If he don't, then to place him under arrest. And he's placing that request in front of his supervisor right there on the scene, the female.
I have a big smile on your face, but I just
like you're a clown, bro. You're a clown, bro.
So.
Not harming anybody.
Seems like Sergeant thinking it over, like, this might not be the best move. He's recording. Might not be a good move on our part.
No one's complained. Get interviews here all the time.
Exactly.
Body.
Listen to what he say.
Not harming anybody. No one's complained. Get interviews here all the time. Camera right there. I mean.
Wow.
Clear. It's clear. It's clear.
I'm going to verify one thing.
Okay. Yeah, take your time.
Clear. Hey, bud. He don't want to be in frame, y'all.
Turn your camera this way, I'm away from you.
He don't want to be in frame. Hey, bud. Free Nick, man.
This is a case of a police officer not wanting to give it up. Okay, he should have been left the situation alone. He know this dude wasn't doing nothing. He picking. This is what you call nitpicking. All right, this dude ain't did nothing to nobody. What's your problem? And people always say, well, resistance, why it gotta be about race? When it's like this, you have no choice but to think that it has to be about race. What else is he fucking waiting for?
Let's see.
He that mad at a camera? He need to go buy 10 cameras and kick the cameras' asses.
Yo, this shit gonna be crazy. Yo, when I drop this, yo, y'all niggas gonna be like, yo, damn, you switched it up. Let me see. And that shit's still going.
It is kind of creepy. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Got the camera set up over there in the bushes. Stand out here watching all these folks.
He got your camera. You got your camera out in the bushes. Listen, now if that situation, if the cameras was in the bushes, but they was reversed, going into some type of private dwelling or something, now you might have you will have a problem. But his cameras, however, I'm pretty sure they not placed inconspicuously in the bushes as if the officer is trying to say. I'm pretty sure that it was set near the grass or the mesh or the bushes or whatever the fuck was there, but not on no creepy shit like he trying to portray it as. But even still, it's facing towards the public, so you're still fucked up anyway.
Folks crossing the street.
Right. What else?
You're creeping on these girls.
Right. Look at you.
Set up over there in the bushes. Stand out here watching all these folks crossing the street.
What else?
You're creeping on these girls.
Wow. Watching all these people crossing the street, creeping on these girls. This dude's a fucking asshole.
3 o'clock in the morning. Got the camera set up over there in the bushes. Stand out here watching all these folks crossing the street.
What else?
You're creeping on these girls.
Look at you.
That's why I'm talking to you. And then you fail to identify yourself.
What else?
I ask you hey, who you are, and you're like, if it's a regular student, that's what they would do. They would furnish an ID. Say, hey, this is who I am. I'm just hanging out here and doing whatever. And on the other hand, you're like, nope.
That's what his issue is. That's what his issue is, because he doesn't comply to something that he doesn't have to comply with, is why he's harassing this man for as long as he's harassing him.
And you're like, if it's a regular student, that's what they would do. They would furnish an ID. Say, hey, this is who I am. I'm just hanging out here and doing whatever. And on the other hand, you're like, nope. No ID. You're required by student code of conduct to provide ID. You refuse to do that. We're standing here for 35 minutes. It would have been a 2-minute thing, literally. I stand here, do whatever, and I'm out. Done. But on the other hand, you just made it more than it has to be. Make sure you tell your viewers that.
You told them everything, officer. You've done enough. He doesn't have to say one more fucking word. You've done enough.
You done?
Shout out Slate Speed. What up, bro?
I'll be here.
Okay, well, I'm here too.
Right,
hey, I'm getting paid overtime. Take your time.
For real?
Keep your hand out of your pocket. Keep telling you that.
Wow. Keep your hand out your pocket. I keep telling you that. This motherfucker ain't break one law. He talking about keep your hand out your pocket. I keep telling you that. Fuck you.
Hey, keep your hand out of your pocket. Keep your hand out of your pocket.
They're gonna try to touch me, y'all.
There you go.
So,
yeah,
you tough, right?
Keep your hand.
You tough, ain't you?
Keep your hand out.
You tough, ain't you?
You
tough, ain't you?
You'll be good.
Wait, what's gonna happen if I don't?
Well, that's an officer safety issue.
Okay, so what's gonna happen?
Well, you're gonna be sitting in cuffs.
Oh, okay, yeah. He didn't want to say too much. Look at that, stupid.
Oh, he said enough right there. He said you're gonna be sitting in cuffs. Can't put you in cuffs for putting your hand in your pocket. He said enough. The man just said, oh, you don't want to say too much. No, he said enough right there to put him in a messed up position because he's operating in his official capacity, giving illegal directives to a motherfucker out in public, telling him if he put his hands in his pocket, now remember, he ain't break no law. He broke no motherfucking law, minding his own business. On the sidewalk, got his camera pointed in public. He's a student of the institution, ain't fucking with nobody. He gives interviews out there all the fucking time. This officer's so mad because he won't identify, he won't leave. So he tell him, if you put your hands in your pockets, it's an officer safety issue, and if you don't comply, you will be in motherfucking cuffs. Unconstitutional, unlawful.
That's stupid, boy.
I don't know who you are. I don't know if you want for murder. I don't know you.
Are you wanted for murder? Are you wanted for murder?
No, I'm not.
Shabazz or
My
whatever
name
your
is
name
right
is?
here.
Where's your name?
Right here.
Police officer UNCG, that's your name? This nigga so nervous, yo. This nigga so nervous, yo.
Oh, you're looking nervous of you. Okay.
But you just said you don't know if I was a murderer.
Huh?
You just said you don't know if I was a murderer. Now he not scared. These niggas be going back and forth, bro. They so scared, bro. Neighborhood, free Nick, man.
Shout out to Rome H. He said, if you watch, the woman never said nothing when his hand was in his pocket. That's right. The sergeant, she never had a problem. The sergeant is the level-headed one, but still don't want to leave on the L. Okay? Shout out to Underground Auditor. The sergeant is the level-headed one, but still doesn't want to leave on the L. So that she's still trying to figure out what she can put on him. Maybe they could get something. But she's realizing, you just see when he was sitting there and they all three were standing there, and the officer requested that if he doesn't comply with him going to the sidewalk, that he be placed under arrest. She started looking around and looking at the cameras and looking at the whole setting and like, well, damn, he's not really doing anything.
This nigga really a clown. He's so mad because he know he got proven wrong. And his sergeant told him he wrong. That's the craziest part.
Did you hear the sergeant said I was right?
No. When?
Okay, you missed
When did she say that? When did she say that?
It's on your recording. Go back and check.
Oh, okay. Is it on yours?
Yes it is. Because I know what the law is. And I know
Right. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know no law.
Mm-hmm.
You mad as hell right now, though, ain't you? Are you mad?
No.
You're not mad at all?
Why would I be mad? I'm right. I'm trying to help you out.
No, you're not trying to help me out. You ain't gonna arrest me. That's the thing. You're not gonna arrest me, so.
Go down that way.
If what?
Moved from the university property. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
And you said you're a student, but you failed to provide ID.
Right.
That's the title. Harassed on Halloween by campus police.
Yeah. What you talking about? Yo. Yeah. I appreciate you working.
So he said at that point my filming battery was getting low. So I asked the lady if I moved across the street to the church, would Kumar or any other cop still be dick eating? And she said I'd be good. So I went there, recorded them leave, recorded some more cops that were sitting around waiting on me, then spun the block to check on me. Then I just left. Oh, well, now you know you're right, or they'll try to violate. All right. Good thing that he didn't get arrested. That's the one good thing. Teresa Kelly, I believe Teresa Kelly said that he made a follow-up video. I'm going to check that out real quick to see what he had to say on that. Follow-up video. Here we go right here.
Hi, how's it going today, everyone? It's Hamlet Natey here. I wanted to make this quick video just to give an update on what's been going on with my last video, the Harassed by campus police on Halloween. I first off wanted to just thank everyone for the love and support that I've been getting, especially from the audit community and just everyone, even others who aren't typically watch those videos or are into that kind of content, have definitely been showing their love and support, and I can't thank you enough. I just want to say thank you for that, and doing good, healthy, thank gosh, nothing happened that night, so I've been good from that. I haven't posted. I know that's usually not like me, but to be honest, I wanted to make this video first before I posted anything, just to let y'all know that I'm doing good and that like the updates and everything, what's going on with the case. So as far as the case goes, I filed that complaint. I did that a little while ago. And I have decided to pursue legal action, honestly. And that's another reason why I haven't really been posting or commenting as much. I've tried to get back to all the comments I can, and I'm still trying to. It's a lot of comments. So if I haven't got back to your comments, don't think I'm just, trying to overlook it or anything like that. I'm definitely trying to get back to all the comments. But I have got in contact with the lawyer, and that actually was a much harder search than what I thought was going to happen. So I have got back from one lawyer that I contacted and kind of have been working with that person, but I still wouldn't say I have a specific person that I'm working with yet. So if anyone has any recommendations in this in the North Carolina area, then definitely you can comment that. That would help out. That would be great.
Y'all hear that? Everybody in North Carolina area,
like I said, I'm
got
still
some information for him.
Someone to
shoot it his way.
That will be perfect. I've got a few people that I am interested in working with, but it's I'm still looking for someone for that. So far, I have been advised to, dial it back and not say or do as much as far as on the topic. I'm sure you guys can understand that. So, like I said, I'm going to keep that to a minimum, but I will, as much as I can, try to answer all you guys' questions. I still want to do that. But yes, I definitely have decided to pursue a case with this. It was just unfortunate what happened with that night. As you guys can see, I clearly I always do videos there. I do videos at other campuses, and that should have never happened. I wasn't bothering anybody. I've never gotten any complaints with anyone on any videos in any kind of way. Before, when I first start to set up, I'm always off to the side. I'm not trying to impede any traffic or anything like that. So I'm always off to the side just so I'm not in anyone's way. And when I go to ask someone if they would like to do a video,
I'm putting his link before the cameras and channel name in the description of this video, y'all.
I was good in every way, as you guys can see from the video. And that's another reason why how I answered in the comments that I didn't move to the sidewalk when the female staff sergeant asked me to, because I would have been impeding traffic on the sidewalk, and then they would have had a reason to, get a complaint and then come move me. So those are just some of the things that I don't do because I don't want to be in people's way. I don't want to bother people who don't want to be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do an interview, then that's when we conduct the interview in whatever sort. But yeah, I mean, like you guys know from the video, it was nothing weird or creepy going on. It was college campus. It was hundreds of people out there, hundreds of people. So, I was just doing my normal stuff. It just happened to be Halloween, and it happened to be a night that I was even more freed up. I do videos there at night too. So it's like, it's self-explanatory. It honestly sucks being in a situation like that with the police. You feel powerless. And to be honest, in situations like that, you don't even have to use the race thing. Like, anyone in that situation would feel powerless. Like, they feel like you feel like they're gonna try to do whatever that they can do to, arrest you or try to bother you in some way. And that's the part that really sucks. But yes, as far as the update on that, I have decided to pursue legal action, and I'm still trying to get a lawyer. I mix sports in there. Like, I do a lot of stuff with this channel. I time every day, 6-7 days a week. So I work a lot,
There you go. Hamlet Natey, okay? I got the name. While y'all was looking at that, I put the name in the description on each channel, on each platform that I'm on, Facebook and YouTube, on both channels on YouTube, Eyes on Blue Bloods and The Resistance, and on Facebook. If y'all want to help this young man, if y'all got any information for him, he put in the civil rights lawsuit in already. He's trying to find a civil rights lawyer to take over. I got any information, any law information for him, any information as far as pointing him in the right direction of a lawyer. Y'all know where to go to. It's The Resistance, man. What we going to do? Let me see. Let me check my history. What was I looking at earlier? Maybe y'all could... here we go. Arthur Collins right here. This is crazy. This one right here is real crazy. 1906 Columbia Records. That's what I've been tripping off of lately. That's what I've been tripping off of. Somebody put me on to that. Lovely Perfect Sense. Shout out to Perfect Sense. She put me on to that song right there. It was a shocker. A shocker. I couldn't believe it. Okay. Oh, and I was watching this earlier right here. Y'all gotta check this one out. This kind of like balanced my coffee this morning, should I say. When I woke up and looked at this.
Accused and charged with shooting at deputies during the Treasure Coast man accused and charged with shooting at deputies during an early morning drug raid in his home back in 2017 was found not guilty of murder and attempted murder, but was found guilty of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. After a trial spanning multiple weeks, the jury reached their verdicts this afternoon in the trial of Andrew Coffey IV. Our Steve King joins us from Indian River County with reaction from both sides.
Andrew Coffey's family and friends looked relieved when they found out he was not going to be spending the rest of his life in prison, but they looked shocked when they found out he could serve up to 30 years in prison after being convicted of possession of a firearm by a felon.
We, the jury, find Andrew Jeff Coffey IV as to count 4, attempted first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer, Pat White, not guilty.
Coffey was also found not guilty of killing his girlfriend, Alteria Woods, who was killed in the crossfire after police say Coffey shot at Indian River County Sheriff's deputies during an early morning drug raid in 2017. Coffey's defense attorneys reacting to the verdict.
Shout out to the Queen, Renetta Williams, all the way from Wynn, Arkansas. Good night.
Came back with verdicts that were just, that he was in a self-defense mode, that he was protecting himself, and that he did not know that these were officers outside. So I think he's vindicated from that standpoint.
No matter what, he's never going to recover his girlfriend. And that's an emotional punishment that he will suffer the rest of his life.
The sheriff says in part, quote, "It's disappointing that this jury did not see that the tragic death of Alteria Woods occurred as a direct result of the actions of Andrew Coffey IV. Our hearts go out to the Woods family as they still suffer from a loss of their daughter, but we stand by our..."
So, of course, they blame it on Coffey for the murder of Alteria Woods, which was his girlfriend. But, you know, how out of pocket they was from their approach was not a concern or anything to address. You see how they just flip-flop it around and, you know, try to blame. Even on a loss, they still stick to their lying guns.
Statement that she would still be here had Coffey simply complied with law enforcement.
Guilty of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon as charged in the indictment.
But Coffey could serve up to 30 years for possession of a firearm by
a convicted felon. Of course he would. Because he didn't have a business having a gun. He had no business having a gun. He didn't have a judge fortunate enough to drop that charge.
Sentencing is set for January. Reporting in Vero Beach, Steve King, WPBF 25 News.
He wasn't fortunate enough to have a judge to drop that charge. You only get one judge every millennium that'll do some shit like that.
Going to recover his girlfriend, and that's an emotional punishment that he will suffer the rest of his life.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I was looking. Let me see my history. What else I was looking at? That's, you know, I say it kind of balanced my coffee this morning because, you know, we got the news yesterday, Kyle Rittenhouse. He went off for self-defense. Okay. And then you hear this. I'm like, oh, all right. But then it kind of got a little sour when it's a possibility. I'm going to follow up on this and see what he get for the possession of that weapon. But I think they're going to give him something steep. I truly believe they'll give him something steep. All right, what was I looking at? Oh, I was watching Tony Vera. If y'all don't know about Tony Vera, check him out. Give me 1 second. If y'all know about Tony Vera, check him out. He out in LAX airport. That's his stomping ground. You know what I'm saying? This dude's name is Tony Vera. All lowercase, all one word. Tony Vera 1902. Check his work out. Very interesting.
Hello, Tony Vera, Venezuela, Town Valley International Terminal. When you land in the country, you have to go through the U.S. Customs, and that's all computerized. Now you have to type in your information, and guess what? It goes straight to NCIC, National Crime Information Center.
Wow.
So if you have a warrant in any state in the USA, it will come up.
Wow.
A lot of times the warrant is not that big, and they won't come and get you, so they'll let you go. But when they take you out the airport, perp walk you through Tom Bradley, it's very embarrassing. I didn't hear what this man did because the scanner didn't pick it up on this one. Normally, I can pick it up and let you guys know what the guy did. It's all kind of warrants that they actually get you for. I remember last year, this woman had $5,000 worth of parking tickets out of Beverly Hills, and they actually came and got her at LAX. Here's the video.
No, that's crazy. You walking through the airport cuffed. Airport's as big as shit. It take you 10 minutes to get out the airport. And they not in no hurry. They just casually walking in. Yeah, I was watching that yesterday. I'm just going through my history before I sign off. Let me see. A lot of Kyle Rittenhouse stuff. A lot of Kyle Rittenhouse stuff in my history. And a lot of Ahmaud Arbery stuff in my history, of course. And a lot of stuff that's not related to one night. So, of course, I won't be playing that. Well, I guess I'm out of here. Shout out, y'all. Donna Craig, good night. Little Wiles to see, good night. Ace again, good night. Wake up, America. I'm out of here. Sorry, bro. I'm grateful to catch you live. Yeah, I've been up for 1 hour and 13 minutes already, bro. I tried to stretch it by playing stuff in my history, but nothing too interesting lately in my history. Nothing interesting. A lot of non-related stuff to one night, so I won't be playing that. Stuff like this. I watch this kind of stuff.
Right, completely, absolutely legal move. I'm going to show a few clips at the beginning of this video, and not a single one of them is a travel. The most important thing to understand is the motion steps, the dribble steps, and the timing of the gather. When the ball is officially picked up, I'm going to show a few clips at the beginning of this video, and not a single one of them is a travel.
That's the type of stuff I watch.
The ball is officially picked up, when it is dead, when you can no longer dribble. Not a single clip that you see here is a travel. These are all completely legal steps.
Yep, stuff like that. and stuff like a lot of news stuff. Of course, all the news outlets is in my history because I surf everywhere. It's a lot of stuff. But once again, shout outs to Reg Sparham. Otherwise, Luke Weymouth, Ace again, Donna Craig, Wake Up America. Appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. Sweet Lori. Hey, Sweet Lori. Underground Auditor, Tommy Guns. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here. It was a good night tonight. Expect more streams to come frequently. Trying to get back in the mix. It's the Resistance. Hit the lights! Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody.